Let's do this.
Sorry. I had to get one of them out.
I do have your soundboard muted.
That's probably for the best.
Maybe we'll turn it on later if you're a good boy. God damn it. Brennan, don't make me mute yours too.
I had to do one.
All right. Welcome back to Chit Chats, everybody. My name is Antonio.
I am the captain of the debate team.
And I'm showing up to the pep rally. And let's have a chit chat.
Yeah.
There we go.
Welcome to the pep rally, everybody. We are rooting for the Tonyverse team, going against the Darkling 555 team.
Ooh.
It's gonna anyone's game out there today.
I know.
Yes, today, guys, we are doing another one of our classic patented debate nights. It's actually not patented. I wasn't able to do that, but
we need the copyright.
If someone else gets it before us, this video might get taken down. We'll see. Hopefully not. Cross your fingers. But yes, we have done several of these episodes in the past. We have a newcomer to the debate ring today, Brennen Croy. In HD.
Whoa!
Oh, yeah.
Technically, that is a new.
I think this is the first chit chat where we've actually pointed it. Well, we've only filmed one other one, but yeah,
this
no longer have weird aspect ratio.
Exactly. This will be the first one that goes up with your new camera.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yes. But so we do have that, but also we have Mr. Ellis Carter here today. Welcome.
Hey, thanks for having me
for the first time. You've been on Chit Chat several times now, but this is the first. Thank you. That was an appropriate use of the sideboard.
That was good.
I approve of that. But yes, this is your first time doing debate night, so welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, these tend to be pretty fun. I think it's a different type of activity. Brennan is feeling a little camera shy right now.
Second, I clicked the wrong button. Just give me a second. I'll be right back.
All right, Brennan was trying to switch his monitor so he could play Elden Ring on the other one.
No,
while we do debate night. No, so I'm just gonna do a brief rundown of how debate night works really quick before we get into this. Basically, we're going to go around in a circle. One person, there's Brennan. One person is going to give a topic of debate for the other two participants to debate. One person will get one side, the other person will get the other side. They each will get 1 minute to present their sides of the argument. And then after both people have given their arguments, the person that gave the topic will decide who won that debate, and that'll be that. And then we'll do this about 6 times. Each person will get 2 topics, and then that'll be that. And we'll see who truly is the champion of debates today. So let's do this, guys. I am quite interested to see what topics we have all brought today. If I may get the ball rolling, could I give one of my topics to begin?
Of course.
All right. So to begin, actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Sorry. I want Ellis to give. I know. I want Ellis. I want you to give one of your topics, because then you can get a chance to see me and Brennan give our debates, and then you kind of get a little idea of how this goes. Does that make sense?
Okay. I do.
Right.
Yeah, I get it.
All right, so go ahead and give one of the topics of debate that you have.
Okay, so I was thinking about it, and just judging by the list that you so happily gave me, I want the generic. Who's better, Mario or Sonic?
Ooh,
you know what I mean? Just everything game wise included. And kind of beyond like games or anything like that.
Yeah. Okay. I like it. I don't know if we've done that before, which is kind of crazy.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Not that I've seen. That's why I was like, whoa, I gotta ask this question.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a good one. All right.
That is a good one. Ellis, you gotta try not to show too much of your bias here. Because because I know you're a big
Hey,
big
I
old
won't.
Sonic boy. But you know what? At the end of the day, it is up to you. You're the one that gets to decide who wins. But yes, let's do this. So Brennan, I'm gonna let you call the coin flip. I'm gonna pull it up here.
Ooh.
So you pick heads or tails, and then we'll see. And if you get it, you get to pick what side you want to argue for.
Okay. I will pick tails.
All right. Tails never fails. Let's see.
Click.
It is heads. Tails
Ooh.
does fail today. I am sorry to say. That rhymed. I'm a poet and I didn't even realize it. All right. So that means I get to pick what side of the debate I want to argue for. I'm going to actually maybe go against the grain here, and I'm going to pick Sonic.
Damn it.
Ooh.
Damn
I don't know. You know, honestly, I'm kind of surprised.
Fair enough. And,
I always thought you was Mr. Mario.
Well, and that's exactly why I want, I got to keep you on your toes a little bit. But yeah, and I'm not picking that because I think you're going to be biased to Sonic. I actually feel like I can do a good job arguing.
No, wait a minute.
Well, I mean, who knows why I picked it. Anyway, no, all right. But that does mean since I picked what side I want to do first, I have to argue first. So usually what we do is we have the person monitoring the debate. Actually, no, we have the other person. So Brennen, I'm going to have you pull up a minute-long timer, and you're going to time me. And when that way Ellis can just listen to my arguments. He doesn't have to worry about the timer.
I can just think.
You can just chill, just watch.
1 minute on the clock.
All right. Brennen, Ellis, are you ready for me to give my arguments?
Dude, I'm so ready.
All right,
I can barely stay my feet.
Brennen, go ahead and tell me when to begin.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so Mario versus Sonic. That's a classic rivalry ever since the days of the SNES versus the Genesis. There's always been, debate as to which one's better. And, everyone has their own preference, but I do believe that Sonic has a lot of things going for him that I just feel like maybe aren't as necessarily realizable at first glance because, Mario is everywhere, but I think that actually makes Sonic a little bit more focused because, a lot of what goes on in Sonic nowadays is the mainline games. Obviously you have a few spin-offs here and there, but most of the time you're seeing a lot of like mainline Sonic games, re-releases of certain Sonic games, new Sonic games. And, I do feel like we're in kind of a renaissance for Sonic right now. I think a lot of the more recent games have been quite enjoyable. And I think the one big thing that Sonic has that Mario doesn't always necessarily have is personality. I think when you look across the entire series, and that's it. That was a minute.
That was a minute?
Yeah.
What?
Wow, that was crazy.
What? That felt like 30 seconds, bro. What the hell?
That was crazy.
I have proof. Oh, fuck. I have proof. It's a minute.
Okay. You know what? Fair enough. All right. You know what? No, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. Well, that was my argument. Brennen, I'll give you a little bit of time to come up with your rebuttal. And I got the timer pulled up here. So Ellis, when you're ready, and when Brennen, you are also ready, I will begin.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
as ready as I will be.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Don't get me wrong, Sonic is legendary in the video game scene, but this is Mario we're talking about. This is the Jumpman. This is one of the founding fathers of video games, an arcade, at-home consoles, like everything. We now have all the Mario movies. We've had multiple attempts at Mario TV shows. We've had the games are going on 40 plus years now. And it's just like one of those things where like everybody knows the Mario name. Or like, don't get me wrong, Sonic's amazing, but there's a lot of people who, if they see like the Sonic movie or the Mario movie, they're gonna probably be more inclined to go to the Mario movie because that's just such a known name. Like people can see it and be like, oh, that's Mario. Or people probably think of Sonic and they think of all the memes. They think of like Sonic and all the like jokes out there. But like when they think of Mario, they know who Mario is. They know the name he's built. They know the things that this man has done. This man has fought gods to save his princess. He has fought creatures of the wild to save his brother.
All right,
I don't know. I started losing.
No, you You were cooking there. But yeah, all right. Well, those are our arguments, Ellis. You can kind of give your perspective on who, like, the strengths of each person and who you think, in the end, who reigned supreme.
Okay. I'm gonna try not to be biased as I can. Brendan made some really good points about, Mario being like, the man himself. Like when you think of like video games, you think of Mario like 90% of the time. He's a very for everyone. And just a very, I don't know. He's very, I don't want to say like safe, you know what I mean? But he's for everyone. He's for every like range. He could be like a little babbling baby, or you can be a big sturdy man. You can be like, yo, I like playing Mario, and you can at least find one other person in like a room that also shares that love for Mr. Mario. And he's definitely had a lot more successful, like, media outside of video games. Like the movies are really good. Not saying the Sonic ones are bad, but they are, they're to par. They're good. They got pretty high ratings from fans. Can't say about critics because those guys they hate fun.
They don't know what they're fucking talking about.
I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like, oh my god, help those chips. I'm getting plagued.
Okay,
help. I don't know. I feel like Mario is just a very like you can just bring him pretty much anywhere, and you can, like, I want to say bond, like over, like if you just are playing Mario at all. Like, I don't know. I can give like a little example. I was in California, staying the night on what do you call it? At an Airbnb with an esports team. Fun fact.
Really?
And yeah, it was kind of cool. Didn't know any of them, but Donovan let me borrow his copy of Mario Odyssey for my trip. And so, and so hooked it up to the TV. We were playing Odyssey on the TV, and then we were all able to just like connect, and we were all sitting at the couch having fun, just playing Odyssey, like passing the controller around.
That rocks.
I love that. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's one of my one of the big fond memories that kind of go with in Mario's favor is that, like break away from just like the mainline games. He's a good way to like connect with
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now,
okay.
In terms of how our arguments, who do you think won?
Well, I also haven't said anything about Sonic, though, is the thing.
That's fair, yeah.
That's fair. A big thing that you said, Antonio, that kind of hooked me was talking about how kind of each character has like personality. You know what I mean? The thing with like Sonic characters is each character is very unique. You know what I mean? Like, just for example, like Mario and Luigi, they're pretty like they don't talk a lot, you know what I mean? They just kind of like they do, just using the games as an example, they baby babble. They talk about spaghetti and whatnot.
This is true.
But going from like, going back to Sonic, he's very developed out of the years. Just throughout the years, just him as a character, he's very, I don't know, very very snarky, very like, this is his way of like living, and he's gonna kind of do it as he sees fit. And I feel like you can't really get that way with like Mario, just because at the end of the day, like he's gonna win, he's gonna save Peach, all that stuff. I don't know. The big thing about bringing up personality just really, I don't know, it kind of stuck with me. And also saying Sonic is going through its like renaissance and how it's kind of making its way back up. I partially agree. It's at a very interesting point right now. It's doing good though. It did good with its movies. The media is really good. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I'll be honest. I might have to give it to Brennen
Dude,
for Mr. Mario.
I think that's fair. I think Brennen did a better job than me. I'm going to be completely honest.
No, you're good. Just being able to kind of like bond, even if you're watching like the TV shows, the games, other sources of media like Brendan brought up. There's just always something you can, I don't know. He's Mr. Video Game. He's cool. He's awesome. He's very iconic.
Yeah, for
I don't
sure.
know.
No, I think
that's fair. I think Brendan brought up some good points.
Yeah. All right. So you give this round to Brennen.
Yep, giving it to. He's right here for me.
Okay, it's funny because you're pointing at me on my screen.
Oh,
yeah, there you
go. Yeah, he's pointing at you on my screen too.
No, that's fine. No, I think Brennen did a good job. The time really got away from me with mine, so that really hindered me. I had a lot more I wanted to say given the personality, and I just didn't get the time. So that's how it goes. So
that's how it goes.
Brennen, applause to you, buddy. Good job. You're going down next time though. Fuck you.
Ooh.
No. Okay. So, with that, we will move on to the next round. Brennen, would you mind if I go next?
After you, good sir.
Thank you, sir. So I would like to, on the topic of video games, well, you know what? Well, yeah, this is half about video games. So, I want to know this. What you guys think? Because a big thing that because this might also include a little bit of bias for me, but I also want to judge this. I want to be as not unbiased about this as possible. I want to ask this: what would you rather go without for the rest of your life? Video games or anime? So I want one of you guys to. I'm gonna have let's do the coin flip. And then whoever, you can pick whatever you want. But I think that this could be a pretty fair debate because I think, in terms of, especially both of you guys, I feel like both of you have a strong fondness for both things. So I feel like it's anyone's game here. And I don't watch a lot of anime, so you might think I'm a little biased. I'm going to try to be as unbiased as possible because I can still appreciate anime despite not having watched it much. So let's try this, okay? Let's see. Decide amongst yourselves who gets to call the coin flip.
I want heads.
Okay, Ellis is calling the coin flip.
Go for
it.
All right, let's see. Let's see what it is. Ooh, it was Tails. Tails, like from Sonic, right? All right, so that means, Brennen, you do get to pick which side you want to argue for.
So I want to argue for never have anime again
for the rest of your life.
Watch anime, yeah.
Okay. All right.
So I want to argue for keeping video games.
Gotcha. Okay, so that means, Ellis, you will argue for going without video games. Yeah.
Okay, well, so I can go without video games, and I have to keep anime, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So basically, you're arguing for why anime is better than video games, and Brennen, you're arguing for why video games are better than anime. Pretty much.
All
right. So Brennen, you will be going first. Are you ready for your argument? Oh,
I am.
Ellis, are you able to pull up a minute-long timer for Brennen here?
Yep, I have it right here.
You got it right here? Hell yeah. Okay, cool. Brennen, you can go whenever, or Ellis, go ahead and count Brennen off.
Yeah. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
I love anime as the next person. Everybody remembers me as the guy that used to have the Tokyo Ghoul poster in the background. Times have changed. But video games add so much more. Sure, you can watch anime with friends. Sure, you can talk about anime with friends. But the experience that you get out of playing video games with friends, going and buying video games with friends, being able to talk about new releases, the events that we get, like the PlayStation showcases, the Nintendo Directs. We wouldn't have that if we didn't have video games anymore. Anime, yeah, we still get the awesome showcases or like the cool anime announcements and stuff like that, but like video games really draw a lot of people together. And also anime fans are kind of notorious for being outcasted a lot of times, and so like video games is usually a widely more accepted thing. So I think having video games were to stay in the picture would be just better, not only for a lot of people, but it'd be something that for a lot of people would make them stay more entwined with the world.
All right. Very good. Very nice.
Pretty good.
All right.
I have your timer, Ellis, so whenever you're ready, I'll count you down.
Yes.
Okay. Here, hang on. Give me one quick second. Let me go grab some water real fast.
Okay.
I am horribly parched, and it didn't like hit until Brennan was talking, and I was getting ready to
do your rebuttal.
Yeah.
He needs to wet his whistle before he can deliver the bars.
That's one way to put it.
That's true.
I'm sorry to have pried you away from Overwatch, Ellis.
No, it's probably for the best.
Ellis is playing Roblox.
Is this true?
I keep my lips sealed.
Your Discord rats you out, my dude.
Yeah.
No, what are you talking about?
Oh, what? That's a glitch, dude.
Okay. When you are ready, I have your timer for you.
All right, I'm ready, Ellis.
I'm ready.
Okay.
All right. In 3, 2, 1, go.
I feel like anime is a definite way that I see personally to convey like creativity and like how somebody thinks. Because same can be said for games, but I feel like with specifically like art, you can convey your emotions and how like a character feels, not only with like the line work and like animation, but definitely like a lot of the voice acting. You can get some great roles. You can convey an emotion that sometimes video games just can't, like display and get out there. But I don't know. Whenever I think of like anime and such, I'm just more inclined to think about just like emotions. That was a minute.
That was a minute. Yeah.
That was not a minute.
It's not. No, I mean, it goes fast. That's why
it does go by quick.
That's why we do a minute, because it's like it's not easy to. Yeah, you pretty much just have to spitball. But it kind of makes it, it makes it a little interesting. It's just you just gotta go for it.
You just gotta throw the punches.
But yeah, great job, Ellis. That was very good. You guys both did great.
I tried.
No, yeah, you did great. So I think both of you guys brought up a lot of good points. Brennan, I liked how you touched upon how video games can kind of bring people together. In terms of community. Like the experience of just like talking about games and going to get games together and stuff. Like it's quite a unifying thing, and I think the same applies to anime too, for sure. But it's it's very true about video games. And Ellis, I think your main point was just like how much emotion can be conveyed through anime, and I definitely see that from a lot of clips I've seen, or just like even just like looking at posters of anime, I can just like tell some of them are composed really well and very beautifully, and I do think that like there's a lot of the things that you said, like the voice acting, the line work, animation, like all of those things are what makes anime so special. And it's funny because there's obviously like games that are in kind of like an anime style, but that doesn't apply to all video games. Whereas anime is like always very deliberately stylized, and that definitely works in its favor. I think I'm actually gonna give this one to Ellis. I really appreciated the points you brought up, man. So good job. Yeah.
He's just salty about the Sonic and Mario. No,
I'm getting my revenge. No.
No, Ellis did good.
No, I think Ellis did good, and I think considering that was your first official debate, I was very impressed.
That's true.
Very good.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. Because me and Brennan, we're a little bit more we're more experienced debaters from all these episodes. You might even call us masturbators.
No.
Whoa.
No.
Shit.
Anyway, so that will go. That round goes to Ellis. Brennan, go ahead and give your first topic for me and Ellis to debate.
Okay. Your guys' debate will be. I couldn't figure out. I was having trouble making debates today, thinking about all the ones we've done in the past, but I came up with one. It's a little basic, but it's still a good debate. We've done one similar, but not quite. So we're going to be debating two of easily the most, not only celebrated, but most commercially celebrated holidays. Which one is better, Halloween or Christmas? As you know, those are both holidays that are highly. Have we done that one before?
So we have done this once. I think 2 other times.
Of course, it wasn't in the list.
I'm pretty sure it was on the list. I'll check.
What? No, there's winter versus fall on there, but there's not
Halloween versus Christmas.
I see Halloween versus Christmas on there.
Are you fucking kidding me? Am I that dumb?
You're not that dumb. You're just dumb. No, I'm kidding.
Fuck.
I mean, we could do it again. We just did it in the last debate night.
No,
episode.
I'll do my other one. I'll do my other one,
tradition,
and then
yeah.
I'll just try to figure out. Shit.
This is why I gave you the list, Brennan.
I know, and I thought I looked at the list, but apparently I didn't look hard enough.
Whoops.
Okay, I'll do my other one then. I've been playing a lot of FromSoft games lately, and I've even got Antonio to start playing Elden Ring. So I was gonna do a fun little challenge of, which one is more of a fun experience: a chill game where you kind of just go out at your own pace, or a game that challenges you to do better the more you play.
Okay, I like that.
I don't think we've done that one.
No, we have not done that. That's a good one. That's a good one.
So more chill experience in gaming versus a game that challenges you to get better as you play. Those are the official 2 topics.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Sounds good. Ellis, I'll let you call the coin flip, buddy.
Tails.
All right. Tails never fails. Let's see.
Tails never fails until it does.
Oh, it did not fail today.
It failed this time.
All right, Ellis, you get to pick which side you would like.
All right. So, having, delved into both a lot, I am going to go for the challenging experience.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good. So I'll get the more chill games. All right, but Ellis.
Timer.
Yes. I will pull up a timer. Ellis, you will be presenting your arguments first, but let me know when you are ready for that.
I think I'm ready.
Okay. Brennan, are you ready for Ellis to present? Okay. I'm going to count you off. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So I feel like challenging games are more rewarding in the way, you get presented with a really great challenge, like a really difficult boss fight or a really hard, using Hollow Knight as an example. It just, it doesn't have to be boss fights. It can be terrain. And you just feeling that sense of accomplishment for being able to, jump past the hurdle. It definitely gives me a really big sense of wow, I feel really good for being able to do this. You can be stuck on it for hours, days, maybe even months if you suck that bad. But once you get past it, I don't know. I just think there's nothing more rewarding than being able to grit your teeth and go against the grain and not stopping and keep going and eventually passing through it.
All right. Cool. Okay. I think I am ready to go on my end. So Ellis, if you have the timer ready, you can count me off.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So here's the thing. I love video games, and when I come home from a long day and I sit down and I want to play a game, this is just my, this is definitely a preference of mine, but I like to just relax. And I'll be honest, a lot of those games that are really, there's a lot going on, like you got to work really hard. They're a little stressful, and they kind of go against what I want when I come home to play video games. Some people find them therapeutic, but I think overall, like, even if you find them rewarding, they will be raising your stress levels. And I think on a more like on a health level, it's probably not good for you, even if you would enjoy it. And I think a lot of these more like kind of like just laid back games really do kind of allow you to just like decompress after a long day. And I think for your mental health, that's going to be a lot better in the long run, like Animal Crossing, for example, or Stardew Valley. All right.
Okay. So that went very well. First off, before I start anywhere, both of you, very good job. I think it also was very good job because both of you got topics that I knew. You both got the topics that I knew like would be better for each of you to explain. Like I know that Ellis has the past playing those games, and then Antonio just started playing those games, so I knew that like sometimes the more comp stuff's a little bit his style. But so you both did absolutely fantastic. Ellis, your points are amazing and very, very true. I was literally just playing in Elden Ring last night with Antonio while we were hanging on Discord and got stuck on a boss for a while, but the second I beat him, the fucking like wave of serotonin you get after you beat a boss when you've been trying for a long time is just like pure bliss. You get it just feels good, and every time you die you go in and you get a little bit better, you start learning attack patterns, and it's just like it's a fun strategy thing. But Antonio, your thoughts about like good like brain relaxers, good like maybe you come home from a tough day and you don't want to fucking deal with having to like use all your brain power and do shit over and over again, and like those kind of games that also release serotonin but in the opposite way of just like happy simple gaming like Animal Crossing or Stardew Valley. Very good point. You both did fan-freaking-tastic, and as much as I want to give it to this one side, because I agree with every point, I think that Antonio just made too many good points on his side. So I think, even though I want to give it to Ellis, Antonio pulled out all the good stops. So I think I'm gonna give it to Antonio.
Let's go.
Good job.
All right,
I'm
thank
so
you.
happy
Yeah.
for you.
Hey, you know what? It's a funny thing because I truly believe this is just up to preference. Like I think, like for me,
Oh, yeah.
games that are more simple are relaxing, but I could totally see how you could get that same sort of feeling from the more like challenging games. So like that's why it was kind of hard to like really come up with an argument, but like yeah, I mean, yeah, I think both have their place for sure. And great job to you, Ellis, on kind of summarizing the appeal of those games.
Dude, thank you.
Yeah.
I go off of experience.
Yeah, of course. Well, you play everything. You're just an all around gamer, and I think that's you got a nice perspective of the whole spectrum of gaming. And Brennen, good job not showing your bias too much on that, because I could have easily seen you picking Ellis's side merely because I feel like it resonates with you more. But you can appreciate both. I know you've played like a shit ton of Stardew Valley and games like that too, Animal Crossing. So yeah. Okay. So now we are back to Ellis. Ellis, you will be giving your second.
I gotta think of another topic before I get my turn.
Well, you got time. It's gonna go to Ellis
time.
and then me and then you. So you got a little bit of time. But yes, Ellis, why don't you give us your next topic?
I was thinking about this for a little bit. As I was at work today, I was thinking, I was like, because I could say something, but like, oh, let's talk about video games the whole time. No,
Fair enough.
I got to be different.
Fair enough.
Which do you think is better? books or movies?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
That's a good one. Yeah. I guess we might not have done that yet.
We might have done that one in like a really early episode, but I don't know if it
Yeah.
was with you or me. So
Not that I'm seeing on the little list, at least what Antonio sent me.
This was interesting. On the list that I sent you, I have Diary of a Wimpy Kid books versus movies.
Okay, but that's not a Wimpy Kid.
But that's not the same thing. Yeah, so yours is a lot more general. So this is a good one for sure.
this is great.
This is a great one.
This is a really good.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. This is one that I would gladly take either side on.
Same here. Yeah. Okay, but for the sake of it, let's see. I think I let Brennen call the coin flip last time, so I'm gonna call it this time.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna say heads. Heads gets
heads.
you a heads. So that's what I'm doing. Oh, I forgot to share my screen. It was tails.
And
so
yep.
Brennen gets to pick his side first.
I got to pick.
Yep.
Okay. So both sides would be fun as hell to debate for, but as of lately, I've been really into like the book version, so I think I'm gonna go for the book side.
Okay, that gives me movies.
Okay.
So Brennen, you get to go first. So I will pull up a timer for you. Ellis, are you ready for Brennen to go? All right.
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
And Brennen, let me know when you're ready. I'll count you off.
I am ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Movies based on books are amazing, but nothing's better than the OG source material. Most of the most popular movies and things we have today are based off of books that were written either a long time ago or in recent years have become really popular. Hands down, books, best thing is details. In all these movies, there's constantly things that are being skipped over, things that are being shortened down, whole characters or important dialogue scenes that have been cut or erased from. I'm a big fan of the Percy Jackson books. I just ran through all of those books, and the amount of details and things that were cut from like the movie or even the TV show is astounding compared to the books. Books just give you the option to really get into it. You're reading and you're seeing what these characters are like saying, and you get to feel what they feel, and you don't get the weird like music suspense that you get in like a movie where you're like, oh, something's about to happen. When you're reading it, it's also like this happens now, and you're just like, where'd that come from?
All right. Very good. Very good. Okay. Ellis.
Oh, timer. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Brennen, yes. When you have the timer pulled up, I think I'm ready.
Timer pulled up.
Okay, Ellis, you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
All right. So I think we can both agree books and movies are great, but in their own right. But the thing about movies that I've always really appreciated is how they can reimagine a book in either they can fully realize its potential in a nice compact way, or they can tell it in a new perspective that maybe you didn't even think of when reading the original book. And I think, as much as there are movie adaptations that maybe some people consider to be inferior to the book, I think that when you get that really good adaptation of a book, I mean, we can relate. We just saw Project Hail Mary, which is based off of a very popular book. And for the most part, it seems like a lot of people enjoyed the interpretation they gave. And I think that when it comes down to it, books do feature a lot of good detail, but they sometimes can be a little overstuffed, and I think movies are better at keeping things compact. All right.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Yeah.
I really liked both of your points. Honestly, both of the topics, you guys were picking in my brain and pulling out exactly what I was thinking for both of them. I really liked Brennen when he was saying you're able to imagine a big thing of reading books is you get to imagine like what's being interpreted, whether that's like dialogue, or whether it's like environments or creatures or stuff like that. But I also really like when Antonio brought up, it's the person who read the book and wanted to interpret it as like, their own way, because it lets people like, see from a new perspective, which I can really appreciate. Like just as like an example, like you've got, what Brennan said, the Percy Jackson books. I read them a little bit. I read the first like 2 books. And I've also watched the movie. And there's just a lot of things that a book can convey that a movie, a TV show just can't, like,
What?
like
Did you see what Brennan just pulled up there?
No, what?
I don't know what Brennan's trying to say right now.
It's a stupid. I'm sorry, it's a stupid joke. You guys kept saying new perspective, so all it made me think of was the song. And trying to respond to that.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
I don't know, but anyway, I'm probably gonna give this one to Brennan for this one. I don't know. It's just I can really appreciate like what kind of emotions and how it's a lot of like yourself has to interpret and imagine, because we can read the same book and get 2 different like outcomes of it. You know what I mean? Rather than like a movie being its one cut and dry kind of thing. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. That's kind of what I think.
That's
so
fair.
I think it's gonna go to I think this is this is Brennan.
Yeah. All right, yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, I think both of us definitely, or at least Brennan, I'll give it to you. Like you did a good job at
dude,
articulating why books are good.
No, but you also brought up some really good points, Antonio. It was honestly really hard to choose between you two, because you both brought up points that I was really like resonating with.
Oh yeah, this is like I said, this is one of the ones where I could have fought either side. Like
yeah,
like the Harry Potter movies, for example. Like they are not perfect to the books, but they did really good with the books. But then they even like put their own interpretation on things, or added scenes that aren't in the books that I think maybe even could have been better.
Yeah.
So like this was one that either side I was like willingly happy to fight for. Like this was a good one.
Yeah, for sure. And it's funny because I actually do. I think I don't read a whole lot, but like I do think that books have a lot of value that movies just can't always have. But that's fine. Like I think both are good in their own right. But that aside, Ellis, thank you for that topic. That was good. I appreciate the little break from video games. We might return to them. Actually, it's funny because the last topic I had was going to be about video games, but you know what? I'm going to go in a different direction. I have another one here that I think is interesting enough to give, and this. I'll just say it right out. I want you guys to debate which is better: living in the city or living in the suburbs. That's gonna be the two sides. So, I have pretty much all my life lived in a more suburban area, but I also would visit my dad in San Francisco, which was a lot more of a city, big city. And so I feel like I got an appreciation for both. So I don't think I'm too terribly biased. That being said, I am interested to see what you guys have to say about this. So, Ellis, I think you called the coin flip between you and Brennan last time. So, Brennan, I'll let you call the coin flip.
Heads.
Heads? All right. Let's see. It is heads.
Ooh.
So, Brennan gets to pick his side. Okay. Brennan, you all ready?
Yep.
Ellis, can you pull up a timer for Mr. Brennen Croy over here?
Timer is set up. I'm ready when you are.
All right. Wait, what side are you picking? You didn't say.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Suburbs.
You're picking suburbs. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
My bad.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Go
You
for
ready?
it.
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
I mean, you can have all the fun you want in the city, but honestly, suburbs are just the better way to go. Suburbs are nice little communities. You usually have more freedom to do what you want. You don't have to worry about the bitty the busy city life that you have to deal with in some of the bigger cities, the constant traffic, the constant tall buildings, the people everywhere. Suburbs, you kind of get to more be on your own. You're gonna get your own spot, you get your own area. And usually suburbs are close to a town or a city, so it's not like you're missing out on much. If you want to go spend a day in the city or in the town and you need to go grocery shopping, you want to check out the big stores or big areas, like go into the city or the town for the day and then come back. Like suburbs, you just get to enjoy your own little slice of life and you don't have to worry about, dealing with whatever's going on in the big city. Sure, maybe you'll want to stay involved with it, but it's not something that you personally have to deal with right there and then.
All right. Very nice.
All right.
Nice.
Pretty good.
That was
Pretty
a
good.
hard one.
Good job. That's all right. I didn't mean to pick a too tough of a thing here.
Now while he's going, I have to fucking figure out.
All right. Well, the only thing you got to do, Brendan, is pull up the timer. So
Oh yes,
during
I have the
that
timer.
minute, you can
I have your timer.
Your heart's content.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You gotta
Whenever
brainstorm.
you're ready.
All right. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so I feel like living in the city is really nice just for like convenience, really. The whole thing about like traffic, I feel like when you're so like in the heart of the city, you don't really need a car. Everything's pretty much in like walking distance of each other. You can get some friends over and just go walk around town for a while instead of having to, spend the gas money to go all the way to like into town, drive them home, drive back home, whichever. Everything's kind of condensed in that area. And I don't know, I feel like the city life is a little better, especially, like when it comes to like events and stuff, like public events, you don't have to go like out of your way. It's just kind of there. And if you want to like partake in it, fantastic. You can have fun with everyone else. If not, whatever. But I think it's just really nice to be able to engage in the community.
In the what?
In the community.
Okay. Cool. I appreciate that. I like that. Yeah.
I had to think of the word.
Brain blast. No. Cool. All right. Very good. Hey, you guys did a great job, both ends. Very impressed. I think, yeah, like I've said, I think both of you guys kind of like, your arguments resonated with kind of how I feel about both sides. And so that's why it's going to be hard for me to figure out which one of you wins, because I feel how you guys said. Like I do think, like Brennan said, you get a lot more of a like community aspect with the suburbs. It's a lot more kind of like laid back, and like you said, you can still drive into a bigger city if you live in a more suburban area. So you kind of get the best of both worlds in a sense. That being, what the heck was that?
Sorry.
Brennan, you are just
You're freaking me out, man. I'm scared.
Your ADHD is just working
I don't know why
hard
you keep
today.
saying things that made me think of music, and I just keep thinking. So I started singing the Hannah Montana theme song because you said best of both worlds.
My God, man! All right,
I
well,
know. I'm ADHD ridden. I'm sorry.
it's
Throw
fine,
tomatoes.
dude. Well, I have high hopes for you. I think you'll be better later on. But fuck a silver lining. So anyway, so on Ellis's side, Ellis is like, what? No. On Ellis's side, yes. I do think that being able to walk around and access things in the city is also a big appealing factor, and I think that's a big thing that a lot of people that live in cities would tell you. Because at the end of the day, like, you don't need a car as much. You can walk places. You don't have to spend money on gas, like you said, and that's a big appealing factor that I haven't really experienced as much because I've never lived in a big city like as much, So I don't know. This is tough. I'm gonna. I think, and this is not, no bias on either side. I think I'm gonna give it to Ellis. I liked Ellis's points. I did, Brennan. I liked your points too. Okay, you did great. I think Ellis. I think Ellis hit the nail on the head.
Gosh, dude, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you. You also did really good, Brennan. I don't know.
Yeah, no, Brennan did good too. This is just I'm just getting revenge about the Elden Ring thing.
I was kind of stressed out because I've never lived in a city before, technically like a big city, and I've only lived in suburban areas, so I didn't know really what to talk about. But
dude,
just going off of
that's
what I've experienced.
That can be the hard thing with debate night, man, is kind of coming up with your points on the fly. You might not be as prepared for the argument you have to make.
True, but that's the fun in it.
That's the fun in it. And speaking
That's
of fun
in it.
Brennan, I'm curious what debate topic you came up with when you're put on the spot.
I got a debate topic.
You got a debate topic. All right, let's hear it.
I don't think we've done this.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Let me check the list.
Okay.
It's right
pretty
there.
Sure.
I'm curious.
I'm scared.
I'm curious as much as
good.
George.
I think we're good. Ready?
Yeah.
Would you rather be better in school and like exams, or be better at like sports?
Ooh. Okay.
So like, would you rather exceed in your exams and schooling, or exceed in your athletics and sportsman capability?
Okay. I like that. Can I ask?
Right.
Can I ask where, like, how you came up with that?
Or no.
No. Okay. I will not ask then.
AKA, I asked a man from the future. His name is Google.
Really? Hey, you know what? That's not that's
future Googling man.
That's not unallowed. Okay. Anyway, yes. Okay. So, let's see. Ellis, I'll let you pick the coin flip. What?
Okay. Let's bring up that stream so I can watch it.
Yeah,
yes.
there it is.
All right. I want heads. Give me heads.
I want spinner.
I want spinner.
All right. Let's see. Oh, it's heads. Okay.
Yes.
All right, Ellis. You get to pick your side. What are you picking?
Okay, and I already forgot what the question was. It was sports or academics?
Yeah.
Yes. Better at sports or better at exams and academics?
Okay, I'm going to go for academics.
Okay. All right, that leaves me with sports. All right, I will pull up a timer for you, Mr. Ellis.
Mr. Wiggy.
Mr. Wiggy, yeah. Senior Wiggy.
Biggie.
Okay, I got it already.
All right, I'm ready. Ready whenever you are.
Okay. 3, 2. Whoops, that's not a 2. 3, 2, 1, go.
1.
I feel like it's much better to be kind of school smart rather than sport smart, just because that can honestly take you a lot more in life rather than sports can. Because imagine you're in like a business meeting. It's like, oh, let's talk about this business crap, filling in our pie charts. What am I going to do? Kick a ball? What am I going to do? Kick a ball through the meeting room? They're going to be like, what is wrong with you? This dude can't count. Not saying that sports people are dumb, but I can't really apply kicking football to my stock market. And I don't know. I feel like schooling, it's a lot more, than just like math, science, history. I mean, those are all the big things, but they can, I don't know, open up more gateways to like different paths in life, rather than being able to kick a ball, throw a ball, hit a ball, or run.
Whoa.
Or run.
Help!
Okay. Cool. All right. Pretty good. Is what I would say if I didn't have an entirely better argument.
No.
That's right. I'm bringing trash talk into this. Okay.
Ooh.
Brennan or
Dude.
Ellis, you can pull up the timer for me.
Dude,
And
timer's ready.
I think I'm ready to go.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So, it's sort of like that classic argument in a sense, brains versus brawn. I mean, you can it's not exactly brains versus brawn, but either way. Yes, I do think there is a lot of value in academics, of course, that's even though a lot of people don't take academics as seriously, I do think there's a lot of value in that. But I do think that if you are really good at sports, a lot of doors will open for you. Because I think at the end of the day, if you play your cards right, you can go really far with sports. And it doesn't even have to be like, oh, that's your career. Like you could live a life where you play a lot of sports, like you do that into your adult life, and you can go to like a trade school and do something that's a little bit less academically inclined and still continue to keep your body in good shape. And that's one of the best benefits of sports is that it keeps you in good shape. It keeps your heart at a good, condition. And it just, I think overall will, if you play your cards right, provide a better quality of life. All right.
Pretty good.
Okay,
Pretty good.
Right.
Okay.
Got me thinking about my future.
Not bad. Not bad.
Thank you. Hey, you're welcome. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Well, so before we get anywhere, Ellis.
Yes.
He won on that fucking comedy factor. No,
that's true. That was pretty. That was pretty
shit
good.
made me
That was pretty
laugh.
good. Yeah.
Okay, getting to
Sorry,
the
that's all I can
actual
think
debate.
about.
That can be a better. That can be a winning factor.
Getting to the actual debate.
Yep.
I think you both did absolutely pretty. I think you both did pretty good. This was definitely a topic that I think both of you probably would have like easily kind of fought more for the academic side. I know that both of you are pretty smart. So Antonio, good job on being able to fight for the kind of the opposite side there on that one. Ellis, your points were pretty spot on to what I'd expect you to say. If you were to exceed in just your sports but not really do well in your academics down the line, like let's say something goes wrong with your sport career and then you just can't do much afterwards if you didn't do good in your academics. You're going to walk into some of those meetings and you're not going to be able to really know what's going on or keep up with the rest of the people, stuff like that. Antonio gave good points of there's a lot of opportunities in doing the sport routes. There's a lot of possible routes you can take, a lot of things you can do. And it's a good way to help keep your body in shape. So, honestly, very good from both of you. Oof.
It's a
It's a tough one.
What's it gonna be?
I'm scared.
I think I gotta give it to. As much as I want to give it to Ellis just for comedy alone, a lot of the points that Antonio made were really smart. So I think I'm gonna give it to Antonio.
Dude, for some reason, I feel like I can pull arguments out of my ass because I feel like I that's not the side that I necessarily like fully agree with, but I came up with something. But thank you very much. I mean, Ellis, props to you as well. Like I did appreciate the comedy. I mean, I don't think and that's the thing is I think the comedy blended well with your argument. So
Thank you.
I appreciated it. But I think what that means, guys, is I think we have another 3-way debate night tie. I think each of us got 2 points tonight for our debates. So we are all very much master debaters in our own right.
Damn.
So a little round of applause for all of us today.
No.
Yeah. No, I'm happy. I think this was a good time. Ellis, thank you for being here. There we go. There it is.
Woo.
Yeah.
Shoot the confetti.
Yeah,
Firework here.
Oh God.
Confetti here.
More effects
Smiley
I have
face
to
here.
put in. Oh. Perfectly timed. No. Yeah. No. I think that was a good time. Ellis, did you enjoy debate night?
I did. I honestly didn't know how I was going to feel about it when you invited me, but coming out of it, I had a lot of fun.
Hell
Just
yeah.
able to chat about subjects and topics that I wouldn't normally talk about. But
Exactly.
it was fun.
It's fun. And that's why and that's why I like doing it, man. It's like it's a different kind of exercise, and it's just a fun little chill time. At the end of the day, there's not a lot of stakes. I mean, like we pick winners, but it's not. It's just all for fun.
Ooh, except for this steak right here.
Oh my God.
Right here.
God damn it. But yes, thank you both, and Brennen, hats off to you as well. You're a veteran to this practice, so thank you. Even even having kind of having to come up with stuff on the fly for your debate, you did it worked out. It worked out very well. So, yeah, that's going to be where we call things tonight, folks. Thank you for being here once more. And, let us know in the comments who you think is the best debater or
master
debater or whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys in the next episode of Chit Chats. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Brother Fist.
What?